asked to speak into the microphones.
Sir, if you would please state your name for the court reporter and spell both your first and last name.
Of course.
Thank you.
That's absolutely. My name is Doug Hartman, D-O-U-G-H-A-R-T-M-A-N. It is the best of times for Centerpoint, or if you're a C-level executive, compensation packages ranging from $2.5 million to as high as $14 million, with their CEO making upwards of $30 million, return on equity the highest in their industry, glowing reports to their shareholders in their earnings calls, specifically their most recent Q4 2023 earnings call, where Jason Wells glowingly reported 9% non-GAAP earnings per share compound annual growth rate, which is the top decile in the sector, and one of the highest dividend growth rates in the sector. Now comes Centerpoint, hat in hand, to suggest to our IURC that somehow they are struggling, that these rates that we pay are somehow confiscatory. Really? It is the worst of times if you're a Centerpoint ratepayer, especially in southern Indiana. We currently pay some of the highest utility rates in the country, but what's more is the median income in this region is among the lowest of comparably sized communities. The double whammy hits hard when our Centerpoint bills arrive, and many of us have to choose between paying our Centerpoint bill or a trip to the supermarket. Some of us have to choose between paying our Centerpoint bill or getting their medication. And others among us have actually been driven out of their homes by the egregious cost of lighting or heating it. It is the season of light, and that we are scared of keeping our lights on. It is the season of darkness, and that this is my recent disconnect notice. You can see the timestamp on this disconnect notice of 12:43 p.m. Perhaps the regulators already know that the time cutoff deadline for a same-day reconnect is 12:30 in the afternoon, which means that a notice delivered in this manner is deliberately punitive. And these are the cascading overdraft fees that result from paying Centerpoint dollars that we don't have in the account because we have to weigh the cost of overdraft fees against the cost of replacing spoiled food, or having the basement flooded because our sump pump won't function without power. We can't get to our spring of hope because our winter of despair is filled to the point of overflowing with these confiscatory rates, these oppressive bills, and the cycle of robbing Peter to pay Paul, and paying more in our bank accounts to overdraft fees in the process. In short, we need help. This community cannot bear the weight of another Centerpoint rate case approval. What we need is rate relief. Please, please deny this rate request from Centerpoint. It is outrageous and we cannot afford it, let alone our bills as they stand today. Please consider where we are today. Consider how their bills are currently breaking this community, and consider what we need to survive. Rate relief. Thank you.